Whoop. Just hit level. Just hit level. That's not even the right phrasing. Just increase my level with my crafting, which gave me a skill point apparently. Headshots out of combat. Movement speed. Thrown knives. Deal more. Oh, this is stealth. Whoops. No, that was something cooler I wanted, right? Was it under... It was probably under Annihilation. Evasion reloading. Oh yeah, increases crit chance of shotguns in LMGs. That just makes sense to grab. There we go. That'll fuck up some bros. Dude. Alright. What quest can I do? I don't want SOSs, I don't want vehicles, I want real quests. Not reported crimes. Let's filter it down to yellows. These are undiscovered, but it doesn't tell me if it's a quest I want to play or not, is the problem. So all the filled in circles are the main story quests. Like, I would like to do some, like, side stories. But only if they're good. Yeah. There's just so much stuff. I really wish they would let me filter it down to stuff that is worth my time. Because there's such an objective spam. We do more shards. There's so many of these still to go through. Let's see. Oops, I just clicked on this, we're reading it. Protein farms, a report. Protein farms are currently the source of most meat and meat substitute products in the Night City. Biotechnica is the clear industry leader, providing over half the city's demand for alternate protein. Currently the most popular, albeit cost-intensive form of production, is based on protein-rich crickets, which allow producers to achieve the highest quality protein. Earthworms are available as a cheaper alternative, achieving a higher yield of product per square meter. However, worms pose a more difficult marketing challenge. While crickets have become acceptable, most consumers still bristle at being told to go eat worms. That's a very arbitrary distinction, but that's true to all of life, I guess. What? What are these categories? World, other, technology, articles, notes, other, literature, leaflets, and then just a non-category, which is different from other? None of them say that they're new, but why is there an unlabeled category? That's weird, right? Notes? Harry and Flint. Sup, choom? Let's swap shifts for Sat. Bro, we ain't swapping shit. Come on, I'm begging you. Forget it, man. Sat is always a fucking train wreck. For fuck's sake, Chew, my kid ran away from home. So go look for him. Maybe you'll find him before Saturday. I know where he is. Gotta go to my parents on Saturday, borrowing money to pay off the scabs. Those cycles are grindable into scop if I don't pay. I'm on my fucking knees, dude. Fine. Well, that fucking accelerated like fucking crazy. Jeez. Other. Oh, there's a lot of these here. A lot of conversations. Freak, Frake, and Othmar Brassy. Huh? I don't know. Get your ass up to heaven ASAP. We got a man down. I'm in the clinic. Tell me what's wrong with him and I'll get prepared. Got blasted up by Nate up close, heavy bleeding, and fuck knows what else. Okay, I'm standing by. Asswing. And oh, and Othmar Brassy again. Got a new guy. When you get an opening, same rate as usual. We'll have to wait for now. How long? Let you know when I can squeeze him in. And bring him here clean. Had to detox the last guy first. Harry, Lyon, and Andrea. Got the target. In the truck we jacked. There's some kind of data carrier. Who knows what it is? Can't connect to the POS. Could you send someone over to take a look? Now's not a good time. All my people are occupado. Maybe someone in Totentowns has a sec. I'll ask around. Just got a word, no can't do. Just take it for now. Deal with it later. Some of these had original contexts that we've lost a bit. Oh, there's a lot of these conversations. There's so many shards. Oh, I feel like I spent a lot of time reading these, but there's still so many more. There's a few times where I'm like, I've read a lot of these lately, and I'm just gonna kind of pick them up on the fly. Because I'll be like, I just read 3 of these. I'll walk into a base and there's a bunch of documents everywhere. I'm like, ah, crap. So then I'll just kind of click the pickup button and go. But some of these, without their original context, don't work. A priority system could be handy. Like the significance of these. Like, this is a quest shard. Being really clear would be useful. Like, this only makes sense in the room you're currently in, versus, like, this is a general discussion about, like, how meat works in this universe. Lore versus storytelling, I guess. Yusaka Akata and Walter Brandis. Where are you? Choom, seriously, we can't do shit. Hello? You were supposed to be here 3 hours ago. Fuck, sorry, be there in an hour. What happened? Same as always. You need to stop drinking so much. Whole operation depends on you. Last time, I swear. You need someone to take care of you, like a guard. Rich and Ariel. How'd you find me? How do you think? I cut through your firewall like a hot knife through butter. Outdated code gates, prehistoric system architecture, your firmware's got more holes than a gang-bay joy toy. Get to the point. I think NetWatch found my BBS. What? BBS, a place where netrunners can exchange info without fear of being watched. Like a hacker club, get it? Okay, but what do I have to do with it? Your agency has access to one of them. If you could sniff them out, check if... I'll give you the codes. No, I can't. Please, if they find us, they won't bother with arresting and interrogating. Do you understand? I'm sorry, I already told you. We're through. If you want help, ask Max. Maybe apart from his supposedly huge dick, he's got some useful contacts. A lot of these. Dirk and Tim. Tim, we got problems. Nails took a few rounds to the back and I can't stop the bleeding. We need evac now. See what I can do. You'll see. Just send a fucking car. You have the docs? Yes, we have the fucking docs. Good. Make sure they're secure. Niles is dying in my fucking arms at the moment. Yes, you said that already. Hold on a little longer. Working on it. He's just fucking blowing him off at that point. Gottfried Persson and Lenny Nero. Do what you want. I will. I quit. One more time. Do what you want. Or do you need my permission? Or my advice? Sorry, couldn't answer. You're taking things way too far. What you're doing is insane, and dragging your son into it, I mean, that's fucking sick. This can only end badly. Now you've got Eddie's. Hope you can afford that guilty conscience of yours. God, you at least leave Frederick out of this, seriously. Worry about yourself, Lenny. That's the guy I shot in the face. What a piece of shit. He was completely unrepentant. Good to know. I guess I get my closure anyway. It's like, haha. That guy I shot to death because he was editing child murder tapes so other people could, you know, experience child murder and then create a market for child murder tapes, which incentivizes more child murder. We already knew he was a piece of shit for being involved in that, but here we have, like, he's like unrepentant. What a piece of shit. Yelena Sidorova and Jerry Fowlter. So what's the gig? Miss Sidorova? We've known each other for some time now. Yeah, get to the point. What does the NC Police Commissioner want from me? I'm not writing as Police Commissioner. This is a private matter. Sure, and? It's about those bums on that lot in NID. You know which lot I'm talking about. The one that scop-sucking bastard bought? He's a developer, but yes, that one. To put it simply, the bums have to disappear. Could you make that happen for us? We don't want to make it official through NCPD channels. We Thought this was a personal thing. Fine. You make that happen for me. I can offer good cred. Fine, we'll take care of the bums. But you gotta block your patrols while you're there. So we don't have to fuck your boys up too. Consider it done. Oh, he's such a piece of shit. We already knew he was a piece of shit. I'm just gonna investigate some of these mystery ones because that's the only way to find out what they are. I guess I'll go to this local thing to get closer. So that guy is already indirectly responsible for the suicide of that other cop, most likely. And so we're just getting more and more evidence that he's just the worst. Fuck, how do I get down here? So high up. Am I getting a phone call? I am. Hey!
It's me, the guy who, you know.
Yeah, I remember. God damn it, car.
That's one way to put it. Anyway, just calling to say I transferred the funds.
Well, they managed to save your, you know.
Yeah, much as they could. At least the pain is gone. Anyway, once it heals, I'll get a better model. Something optional.
Why the hell would you do that?
Is that a trick question? Why does anyone get a Mr. Stud? To keep Splashback down at the urinal?
Forget I asked. See ya.
To get the biggest D. Oh, it's over. That's just a very, very, very delayed payout where he eventually gets back to you, like surprisingly late on. I thought that'd be like a next step to the story, but it's just that conversation. Well, see you later, Jesse Cox. It is pretty distracting to just straight up recognize somebody in this game. Like how everyone else is freaking out about, like, oh, that's that one streamer that does the thingy thing, and I'm like, I don't know who that is. I have no idea who you're talking about. Fuck. Did it change? Yeah, I think it changed my objective because it completed that other objective. So then it changed which objective was currently selected, and so my map was then telling me to go somewhere else. Yeah, ideally I would just do main story missions and then side story missions that are real quests. But I, to this day, can't figure out how to reliably find side quests. I assume there's more, right? There's got to be more side quests than I've been seeing.
As you know,
that are real
he's
quests.
Fixer from the USSR. Been running some major biz in NC for a few weeks now. Not sure what exactly, but we're gonna find out. You'll need to clip his data shard. It's got everything. More on our comrade and the gig in the attachment.
The real shortcut might just be, can I disable all of her missions? I want more substantial quests that have, like, voice acting and characters. Whereas whenever I see her pop up, I'm like, okay, this quest is basically filler, isn't it? We're chunking a little bit, aren't we? I think Andrew said that if you just tap it, it summons the most recent car that you summoned. Yay! Okay, so I can just press it instead of holding it. Because the hotkey says hold. So there's no indication you can do that. But that's useful, because the specific thing that I hate is that I used to be able to just be like, hold V, then press F with muscle memory. And then I would get my motorcycle. But the moment they gave my car back because it was repaired in the background, suddenly that wasn't doable anymore. Suddenly they wanted to give me my because the top of the list is the car. Who knows what you might find? Maybe it'd be more interesting. So far she hasn't called me, so maybe it isn't one of hers. That's the hope. Ah, fuck.
V, we got data from Jotaro's private server. Found out who's been procuring people for his recordings. Meet Jay Hume, human trafficker and bona fide piece of shit. Check the sitch out for me. Deeds attached.
Alright. I guess we'll just have to do the, I guess we'll just have to do the Regina quests. It doesn't feel good to drive up to them and then drive away every time it's Regina. I just keep hoping for more exciting content. But I also don't want to just mainline the story, and maybe she is basically just almost all of the side content, which is, that'd be disappointing. Because that would mean that almost all the side content is, like, not very impactful, which is not how Witcher was. Where the side content was constantly, like, really interesting and went places.
Say that, and now look at him, all suited up, sitting on some committee.
Hello? He doesn't like me. Okay. Curbing Jae-Hyun's freedom. Countless dreamers head to big cities in search of a fresh start, and so many of them have nowhere to return to. Outcasts, loners, rejects. Jae-Hyun's put a targets on the backs of those societies failed, and there's no shortage of them in Night City. Here's the rundown of Jae-Hyun's meat grinder. He identifies some poor bastard, kidnaps them, and delivers them to scavs for biomon or some other cyberware removal. They're stripped of their identities and end up the property of some shitbag like Jotaro to do with as they please. Of course, no one really looks for these people, and if they did, where would they start? What are the odds to find someone in Night City who doesn't exist? Let's face it, Jae-Hyun is one head of the Hydra, but fuck it, let's chop it off anyway. Could be good, while being, could be a good while before more grow back in its place. Okay, so I should just shoot everybody here. Is basically the takeaway. Oh yeah, you don't like this? You don't like that I'm here? Oopsie. Ooh, they're durable. 400 damage and a headshot of that gun? That gun sucks. There we go. That's what I'm actually hoping for when I do this. Hey guys. Stop! Personal space, sir. Rude. See ya. Why are you red? Oh, it's a legendary. Costanti Edelfons. That's a lot of letters that aren't going to be pronounced the way they look like they're pronounced. Ballad of the Two Sisters. There were once two sisters, Night and Death. Large scale and Night's Death large scale. Death large and Night small. Night had the beauty of dreams, while Death was most lovely of all. Hey nani nani, hey nani nani. Death was the most lovely of them all. That's not the tone I thought that was gonna go to. Oh, did I get the... Oh, hi. Did he just fall off the roof? Oh, he fell off the roof. I guess I already got the dude. Yeah, he's like down there now. I guess I already got the dude because my objective is to leave now. That's one of the things about these missions is like the, I don't know. Okay, I kind of just go into autopilot mode and I can just shoot everybody. And then it's like, oh, my goal. Well, he was in there somewhere. I couldn't even tell you which one he was because it's just kind of a bunch of random enemies that all act the same. Shit, I didn't plan ahead. There we go. Haha. Haha, I salvaged it. Salvaged it.
Jae-Hyun's dead, and here I thought nothing would cheer me up today. Great. consider the gig closed.
You're welcome. I guess we'll go back to the other one that I was skipping on. That one has optional mandatory stealth, so that's fun. That might be interesting. What a sentence to say, right? Optional mandatory stealth. It has an actual objective to not raise the alarm, which they usually don't have. But that objective is optional, so... Huh? Technically, don't raise the alarm is always an objective. I guess there's not always a physical alarm, there's just the alarm state, and that everyone will freak out when they realize that shit's going down. Ah, fuck. Getting my reverse directions back. Bad. Reversed, actually, technically. Ah, fuck. Turn around. There we go. Stop. There we go. I'm not good at WASD reversing. Whoop. But yeah, I'm a little optimistic whenever they have a don't raise the alarm objective, because that means they might have made a interesting little stealth mission for me to navigate. Oops. There we go. Hello. You attacked me for walking in here?
Customer just walked in. Gotta go. Apologies, sir.
Huh. Interesting.
What in the hell?
What?
Seems pretty quiet in here.
Well, sir, Kabuki isn't what it used to be.
A lot of crime around here?
You fucking gunk!
Oh, that was a token. Whoops. Well, that's not very fun. Read that real quick. I did not read what that was. I was just distracted by the fact that there was clearly a, I thought it was lore. The game doesn't distinguish between, like, wee, fun lore and, like, key items. In some cases, literal key items. Like, it is a key. There's not a different icon for that, which is kind of frustrating. Because that means I'm often, like, just kind of automatically just picking up lore to read later and stuff, or now. And then it's like, whoops, that's the key. If you pick that up, you raise the alarm. I'm like, what? But that's the icon for things that almost never matter. Fuck.
Customer just walked in. Gotta go.
Okay. That gives me a second chance at this
sir.
weird moment.
Huh. Interesting.
What in the hell?
That was confusing, because dialogue-wise, he was like, oh, that show sure seems interesting. There's no show playing anywhere in this room, so I was like, what is that dialogue about? And then I thought we'd have a conversation or something would happen, but he literally just goes, what? It's like something startling and scary is happening over there. And I'm like, that's not a reasonable prompt to what I was saying. And so his reaction was so weird and confusing that instead of distracting him, it functionally distracted me. And I'm like, oh, I was supposed to do something during that. I didn't even know what I hadn't even located my objective in the room yet to realize what that was helpful for. Whoops.
Seems pretty quiet in here.
Well, sir, Kabuki isn't what it used to be.
A lot of crime around here?
No, just going through a tough time. Eddie-wise.
Want a room on the top floor. Good view of the city.
At this moment in time, I can only give you a room on the second to last floor. Still an incredible view of the Night City skyline.
How much for a night?
Are they gonna keep talking? Oh. I realize I need to review what the actual objective is. So, steal Mikhail Akulov's data shard. Some loose-lipped bar-hopping Arasaka suits have let out a word about some big deal going down with the commies. Seems it wasn't just talk for a pissing contest with rival corpos either. The Mikhail Akulov arrived in Night City a while ago. The one from the car with the tracker. A top-class Soviet fixer. My client wants Akulov's data shard. supposedly containing extremely valuable intel on the talks with the Japanese. Go to the hotel where Akulov's staying and swipe the data out from under his nose, as if it needs to be said, but he'll have heavy protection, and remember, it'll pay extra if you get in and out without a trace. Oh, so this is, yeah, this is probably a good quest. This is the sequel to the quest where I put the tracker on that car, which was a decent little stealth section at least. So like that was a decent little level that I did not regret playing. There's just like, yeah, there's just no, there's not a significant hierarchy or filter that lets you figure out which content is more substantial than the other content, because this is like right next to like the one where you just walk in and there's just a guy and you just gotta kill him, and that's it.
Here, have a look.
Need some time to think it over.
Of course. When you make up your mind, we look forward to your return.
Paying 4,500, no thank you. Hexagons.
Have you decided, sir?
Hexagons. Ooh, I could hack into that, but only if he's a gon. But this lobby has random people in it, so we probably don't want to start a fight right now. Those guys are guards, apparently. Let's see. That door's locked. Do I get in trouble for walking down here? It's just an elevator to a normal place, right? Yeah, so without the right access shards, I can't get in. I can get in here. Hostile area. There's the elevator access token. Didn't I already have one of those, though? I think I already do have access to elevators. I just need to, like, register the fact that I have access. Like, it by default still infers that I can't get in or something. What's this gonna do? Space rental terms. The Union of Soviet Socialist Republics seeks a cooperation against agreement with Hotel Raito. We wish to rent a space where Comrade Mikhail Sergeyevich Apsulov and his security detail can reside for 1 month. Our terms include an entire floor dedicated to Comrade Akulov. That's why we can't get the top floor. Restricted access given only to Comrade Akulov's security detail. All surveillance cameras on Comrade Akulov's floor must be deactivated. Our agents must be granted full access to hotel security systems. With respect, Vasily Vasilievich Boyakhodov. Dear Comrade Brukhanov, it is an honor that you have chosen Hotel Raito. We will be pleased to welcome a distinguished representative of the USSR. We truly appreciate your trust and hope you will consider us for all future stays in Night City. We certainly accommodate the terms of Comrade Akulov's stay with us. The USSR still exists in 2070. Dude, got another package to lose. Some neo-kitsch tits and whatnot. Pretty solid haul. You gonna send somebody? Not hitting the market with myself with it. We should keep cool with it. Policewoman's patrolling the market now. If she spots anything from the hotel, you might have a prob. But all the same to me, you want to send someone? It's all you. Ain't you afraid to be using work email? As a tune of mine says, afraid to thieve you shan't receive. So I don't give a fuck. It's hot. I want out. I want it out, and I need the eddies. You shouldn't be thieving if you're afraid of getting caught? That doesn't mean it's smart to just fucking mindlessly try to get caught. Whatever. 177A, 1CBD. Nope. 1C. Okay. There we go. Ta-da! Speaking of thieving, I do that pretty proficiently at this point. I can respond to him. That would definitely give away my location. Got 2,000. Yeah, I'm confused. Can't I just use these? What? Oh, I just open it. Apartments. Oh, I was supposed to click on the door. Weird. That's not how you open an elevator. You don't just like walk up to an elevator and pry the doors open. You have to call them, otherwise they're already on your floor. You don't... What the fuck? Alright, whatever. Whatever. That doesn't even break the top like 100 questions I have in this game about certain things. This is probably a hostile area. Oh wait, I'm not in... They have access to their whole floor. I'm probably not on that floor yet. I'm probably the floor below it. Yep, there's the penthouse floor. Now it's about figuring out how to sneak in. We can mantle, right? Okay. At least 2 people over there. Whoop! Whoop! Oh, stop scanning me. Stop scanning me. Listen, I have not raised the alarm. I have just used a silenced pistol to shoot a camera. That's fine. Is that Mikhail? It's funny because they're definitely reacting like somebody's there. So you think the alarm would be raised at this point? Are they over it? Please? There we go. Takes a few attempts. So you're not Mikhail because you are a woman. Not Asia. Okay, so that's probably them. Penthouse access token. Is it over there? Oh, he's coming back. Yep, that's him. So is the data shard in the floor? If I get in without caught, I make more money. Let's see. Without a trace, I would figure means don't take them out. It's kind of a trace if I... That's not it. So I have access to their key to the place. That's helpful. There does not appear to be an obnoxious number of cameras around here or anything. So I found that there's a second floor up here. Maybe it's upstairs? Motherfuckers have a whole garden up here. Is that lootable? Does their idea of heavy security just mean that that one room had one camera in it? Oh, shit, there's a camera. Okay. Mark that for later. Ooh, is that my objective? I think I made it. Is there gonna be a camera in this room? I'm getting in pretty clean right now. What am I turning off? Okay, so this is a takeover. Can I disable the cameras? Or did that turn off the cameras when I did the surveillance system? So I've turned off the surveillance. Okay, that's good. Report your progress. Comrade General, deliberations continue smoothly, but I need more time to reach a compromise. It is possible we must make a new offer. Also, we must watch our neighbors to the south. They too are attempting to rebuild rapport with the Japanese. We have control over the hotel network systems enabled a VPN. All messages you write will be encrypted and inaccessible from outside the network. Unfortunately for you, I am inside the network. Okay. Need to figure out where the fuck this shard is. I assume it's not on his body. Because it's kind of hard to get in and out without a trace if I have to physically assault and knock out the main person. He's going to be pretty aware that he was attacked. Is that it? Nope, that's storytelling. Boom, bow, boom. $0. I'm taking all your money and drugs. Ooh, this is his bedroom. Really good sign. Is that it? A foodie guide to Night City. What a fucking anticlimax. Big get. Do you have information I can use? Just the same messages. I tried scanning for where it is, but scanning does not reveal what's going on. Ooh, there's a screen there. Ooh, is that it? Bag for data carriers? I think I found it. I think that's it. Yep, okay, there we go. I finally found it. I thought I think that waypoint was just a general waypoint saying this general area. Because it was pointing at the floor, so I was like, does that floor open? How do I open the floor? And that was like what I thought my objective was. Ugh. Oh, there he is. Distracting them with the TV would be bad, because then they would hang out by the TV. I wish you had a rock in this game. My goal is to get to there and then escape line of sight immediately. It'd be very helpful if I had the ability to throw a rock. They're both basically looking in the direction of my objective. Can you imagine how fucking terrifying it would be to reboot your eyes? Like if your eyes could be rebooted. Okay. He's walking away. They must be really tense about something because they just keep patrolling back and forth like guards. But they're in a penthouse, so that's weird. You think they'd be like watching TV? Or just doing anything else, really? Like an activity of some kind, not just fucking sitting here. Okay, yes, go, go. Yes. This pole between... Oh, keep this pole between us. What are you about to do? Are you about to ruin my day? Oh my god. You are here to ruin my day. Okay, fuck it. You get the scary thing. Oh, I have to wait for the breaching. Then I have to check to see whether or not he comes after it. Does he notice? You have to press F a bunch of times. Shit. Oh, fuck. Fuck! Oh, god damn it. That's annoying. I'm working too hard on this to give up on that easily. His moving makes noise. She is apparently ready to fight. She has knives. Magic, crazy, futuristic cyberpunk knives. The scariest kind. Okay, so I don't need to wait for her now. I know what's going on. The important thing is that he's gone. As soon as that breach goes through, I can go get that and get out. Out of my sight. That definitely fucked with me at first, was the realization that I apparently have to mash the F button because that bag is full of other stuff besides the objective. So I almost left without it. That would have been annoying. That's not an open window. Okay. Is he gonna walk over and notice it's gone? They don't normally check the bag. This is why fast forward features were invented. Can you please quickly get to like a few seconds from now? Fuck, that's a window, isn't it? That's the door. Can you go somewhere else? Wait, I don't want to reboot his optics, it's too obvious. Do I want to? Let's just get out of here. That could be like a weird bug and not necessarily somebody sneaking in. It's kind of like getting in all sneaky and ghost-like. But more importantly, I am impatient and want to resolve this now. Hit, bye-bye. Assholes. Alright, that went alright, except for the stupid slip-up. Get me out of here. Fixer, Merc, Soldier, Spy. Tinker, Tailor, Soldier, Spy is the reference. I think I need to rewatch that movie in a different context or something. Why do I have to open... Okay. It seems really boring to me. But I think I might have seen it in a bad context, or I didn't know what to expect. I keep hearing that's good, so I need to, probably need to reevaluate
it. Shard is secured.
Nice work. Sending you the drop-off coordinates. Client will be waiting for you there.
Why do I feel like a Corpo agent right now? What's all this about?
China. They're the client.
China, huh? Thought you never liked swimming with the sharks.
Everyone's got debts, V. You do what you gotta do.
What happens if you can't pay it off?
Why do you think we're scraping the barrel into gigs here? So I don't have to find out.
What kind of debt?
Just something from my muckraking days. Needed help and fast, too.
Help for what?
I'm sorry, do you hear me poking around your personal biz, digging through your past?
No. Suppose not.
Just teasing, V. Sorta. If it's all the same to you, I'd rather just get this over with and move on. So you heading to the meet or what?
I'm en route.
V, wait.
Yeah?
When you get there, no questions. Makes them real cranky.
Try my best.
Hello. Hey, buddy. Well, this is getting interesting. So we're finding out more about Regina and what's going on with her. Making this kind of like the equivalent of the main story for her, as opposed to like the gigs that just kind of hang out. Go shoot that guy. Yay, that guy's dead. There's the emotional arc. Where the fuck am I going? Oh, god damn it. Oh, that I'm pressing E. Why am I pressing E? Doing this little like 4-finger dance is fucking me up. Or the 4-button dance for driving around. Oh, this is one of those weird glitchy feeling zones where they make your car drive slow, but in a way that looks like it's just braking. But I think it's supposed to be on purpose. Hello?
This sort of gig, no hiccups? Quiet as a roach? Color me impressed.
Whoop.
Contract closed, and thanks.
Oh my god, I hate it. Turn. Okay, fuck it, I'll give up on this car. Oh, I hate these slow zones so much. It's just not finished. Like, there's so many things in this game that just aren't finished, and that is one of the things that's very not finished, is those, like, weird mandatory drive slow zones that I think are on purpose, but they're so glitchy looking that they just don't really work very well. And then you can't escape them once you're in them. You're like, fuck, my car's useless. I just have to give up on having a car for a bit. Run further away and call it again or something. I don't know how those made it into the final game, but it's because the game's not final. If they finished development, a lot of the stuff wouldn't be the way it is right now. My car coming? Oh, that's my car. My bike. Yeah, what? I didn't expect it to be right in my line of sight like that, because I was looking at the mini-map and it wasn't in the mini-map's range. But that's because the mini-map is trash and only shows like 10 feet in each direction. Not literally, but close enough that it's just kind of frustrating. And you can't fix it. Hooray.
Spare veterans some change.
What? What?
Here. All yours.
What's so good in you? God bless.
This game is always double mapped. So I pressed F to give him change, but then it also opened this at the same time. Because they have a whole keyboard to work with, but almost every letter is double or triple mapped and can activate multiple things simultaneously in the same environment. And then, knowing that they mapped it that way, they put the NPC that you talk to with F next to the thing you activate with F. So like they don't even at least try to avoid the situations where the double mapping would be a problem. They constantly invoke them. Oops, that's N. Alright, what do we got? A lot of SOSs and thieveries. Pretty much want to avoid that kind of icon. I think I'm gonna stick with exclamation points mostly. Except for the fact that fucking cars are the same icon. Why? Why are you like this game? Okay. Okay, so there's a cyber psycho here. Can probably take them out with a headshot before I even fight them. That's been what's working so far.
What? You want a new friend?
No, go away. I don't want friends. You can't trick me into being a believable facsimile of a human. You can't get me. I know you're just a theme park mascot that says one line. Oh my god, those pipes. Factorial flashbacks. And foreshadowing for satisfactory. Once we get to that stage. Someone's doing a shooty fight. Are you guys fighting the cyber psycho right now? It's like up there on that overpass. Can I... So that... Okay, that road ends. That road doesn't go anywhere. It's a bit of a parable. Oh, Mr. Hands.
V, consider this your lucky day. You hear Pacifica call and you make sweet love to it, that is.
Got something for me?
Well, it's like I said. Whatever you're peddling, the VDBS are just not in the market. But they have another task that needs doing, so I volunteered you. Do it well, and you'll get your audience with Brigitte.
What's this task needs doing?
What? You're gonna go picky on me now? The contact will fill you in on the deets. I got zero from him. Actually, got the impression I'd have to pay for every word out of his mouth.
Not being picky, I'm literally asking what the job is.
Okay, so who do I talk to and how?
Hit the chapel on Sloan. Look for the altar inside. Someone will touch you, nod to you. Something spooky.
Got it. Thanks.
This is probably not good. Okay, yeah, we're literally waiting for Mr. Hands to get back to me so we can continue the particular story branch that I've been focusing. I guess we've reached that stage. Matt Liao. Oh.
Shit.
Oh. You know what? I think there might be an enemy sniper. All right. I don't think I have the drop on him anymore. And yet. Oh, look at him go. Oh, I didn't tag him, so I don't know where he is. Oops. Has he healed? Oops. No, I wanted to tag him. Oh, that's this one.
Go home, or it's too late.
You better not be able to shoot me. There's a fucking car in our way. Alright, that's enough of you.
Better look around.
Yep, he's flailing. He's fine. 2 headshots, that's fine. He's a cyber psycho. They're invulnerable, apparently. The old edge runner. I guess I'll just equip it. Does more health, or more damage. A better sniper rifle. Can be charged to release a powerful shot. On top, please tell me it has a better sight than my existing shitty Lego one does. Maybe. It's got a blue one. Maybe a less severe one? America after the war. The turbulent years of 2024 to 2035. At the end of the Fourth Corporate War, in order to establish relative order under the federal government, President Elizabeth Kress imposed martial law on NUS member states and nationalized the domestic arms manufacturing giant Militech. Preoccupied with their own internal issues, most of Europe and Japan paid little attention to the developments in North America. Back in the 1990s, corporations had already begun aggressively purchasing huge swaths of arable land from farmers. Those who were left with no choice but to sell eventually found each other and organized into larger groups, or clans, to improve their odds of survival. Looking for reliable work, opportunities meant staying on the move and often specializing transport contracts. Yet once the war settled down, their convoys became the single, reliable, safe method of interstate shipping. In other words, this time of crisis and adaptation played a major role in the emergence of so-called Nomad social class. Meanwhile, in the 2040s, NetWatch created an immense firewall, dubbed the Black Wall, to partition a safe part of the net for human use and curb the threat of rogue artificial intelligence in cyberspace. At the organization's discretion, humanity was forced to sacrifice its access to inestimably valuable resources and knowledge for the sake of net security. Okay, yeah, I already read that one before. Whoops. This is what I was looking for. This the one that's related to what we're doing. Yo, Matt. Leah says hi. Says you were in the same unit, Militech. Matt's alive? Yeah, why wouldn't he be? Saw him step right onto a mine in Panama. Shit, I thought he didn't make it. How's he holding up these days? Fine, I guess. Still has nightmares. Takes a lot for it. But who of us really has it better, yeah? That vet life, huh? Yep, penniless, homeless, fucked in a war no one understood. Yeah, Chum, what can I say? Not gonna get better either. Yeah, I know. At least it's good to know there's someone to talk to the old days with, and not be alone. Hello. Policy lapse PTSD shield. Mr. Leah, due to the termination of your employment at Mercenary Solutions Incorporated, your health insurance policy, PTSD shield, has been cancelled effective immediately. Any appointments made prior to this notice have been cancelled and any medications have been discarded. We also inform you that you are welcome to use your government veterans health care program. Current appointment wait is 756 days. To register for an appointment, please send the following text message: help. Ugh. Wishing you good help and best of luck. Anne McEwen. This is barely even a future dystopia idea, it's just how veterans are treated currently in America. Great. Foreclosure. Mr. Lee, I regret to inform you, due to your repeated defaults on your payments, we are now forced to foreclose on the property for which the loan was taken out. Milagro Terrace 12. Please vacate the premises within 3 working days of receipt of this message, otherwise we will introduce eviction measures as part of the clear to kill system. This decision is final and irreversible. Sincerely, Liam Turetsky. Rush order urgent. Dan, I need that stuff for my head. I really need it. I'm out. Starting to think some desperate shit on loop. I owe you, but fuck, man. I needed it, and I need it today, you know? Whatever you want to exchange, man, I'll do anything, okay? I gotta kill, steal, whatever, please. That's miserable. Hola! It's not really the tone right now. How you doing, V? Find those voodoo boys yet? Not yet. I can imagine. God, fix your text messages so they render in order. Take care of yourself, okay? I don't want you to end up like Eve. I can't stress enough how bad it is to have a fucking text message system in your game where the messages don't show up in the correct order. and like update again and again over time. You have to like do the search, like, oh fuck, which of these are new? What about Evelyn? Any improvement? No changes. She's trapped deep in her brain somewhere. Must be going through hell. Sorry, gotta run. See ya. She types very fast. Boop. But well, I did. So just so we're clear, because you can't always tell what my intentions are when stuff just happens on screen. No, I did not want to jump over that cliff. I kind of hopped to look around, and my character was like, "What if I vaulted over this cliff?" I'm like, "No, no, 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 no." Which I guess that's kind of mixed results. Sometimes you can like climb up on a railing, and sometimes your character's just like, "What if I go?" It's probably the type of obstacle it is. Like in this case, it's a maybe it's being treated like a cement barrier, and like a cement barrier might be something that you can only jump over and not jump onto. I don't know. I was just kind of looking around, and I just tempted fate again. Armored fixer, we're already done with that. Bakamura? Vision without action is a dream. Action without vision is a nightmare. We should remember this. I think he's mad at me for not doing the mission for too long. Vision without action. How do I send the information to Regina? Oh, hello. Call?
See you around.
Okay. We had this problem before. It's like confusing. Oh, here we are. Our side goes out cold but conscious. Transferring you the data I gathered. Looks like it was an ex-merc working for some court. As soon as he stopped being useful, they tossed him out on the street. Guy kept his combat implants, had PTSD. Stopped taking meds. You can fill in the blanks. Thanks for going the extra mile. So a badge friend of mine just sent over his data. Guy's head was a mess. Must have taken 4 times the doses just to make it through the day. Eventually the Corp cut off his health insurance. The cash dried up. But then the ticking time bomb exploded. It wasn't really from the implants alone. Who the hell knows? Either way, your eddies are in the air. Thanks for taking care of this. I mean, this one in particular didn't sound like it had anything to do with implants. The only reason I would think it has anything to do with implants is because you're telling me it does. It mostly just sounds like Rambo. First Blood. Where somebody goes through a war, gets all fucked up, gets sent back at home, and then just kind of is flying off the handle. In part because of the ways that we fail our troops. And I don't think we have any real intention of fixing that, as far as I can tell. We're really one of those many problems like global warming where it's just like everyone's very aware of it and we just ignore it anyway because it's inconvenient. It's deeply distressing because like there's so much like chest beating patriotism in the United States and all this obsession over the troops and military and bravado and America, but then we just don't give a fuck about our veterans. We just give them a holiday and act like that's the same thing as healthcare. Did my vehicle just fucking fall off a cliff and die? I saw it driving over there. Hello.
Hey, I don't think I know you.
I'm Claire. You might not remember
Oh,
me.
shit.
Bartender at the Afterlife.
Uh-oh. Forgot to close my tab.
Bar has a buzz about you lately. It's the Merc who's reliable, gets things done. And since I need help,
Okay.
need a driver for street races. Drop by my auto shop. I'll tell you more.
Oh my god, races.
Your garage, where is it? right? I'll try not to.
If I'm not there when you arrive, just hang. I'll show up after my shift at the after.
Okay. See you, Claire.
My god, I knew this day would come. Alright, well that is the story arc where I may need to use the controller. I'm trying to avoid it because it can turn itself off on a timer. Or will otherwise run out of batteries if it doesn't anyway. I won't really run out of batteries. I have a recharging station with 2 interchangeable batteries. So I can just put the new one in each session. Hello, cool red bridge. Yep. Thanks, minimap. Fuck you, hologram. Okay. You may divide the road, but not divide me. Okay. Well, hello. This is Nagabi Market.
Hey, V, wait a sec. Listen to that guy. How'd you rate his chops?
To my untrained ear, sounds alright, I guess. I mean, it's easy listening at least.
Know why? Technique's second rate. But the feeling? That's what counts. Guy's hurting, got something he can't take, and it shows. Could stand a little more stage presence. Fingering's all wrong, loses the tempo more than he keeps it, but not bad.
You really know how to give a guy a compliment. Is that how you got your start? Street busker with big dreams?
Don't make me laugh. No time for playing my way to the top. Was too busy shaking the world awake.
Being at the top can be worth it. You want to shake the world, you know. Well, the world's got to feel you first.
And you pay for it. You spend your lyrics laying waste to the big record corps. Who's gonna sign you then? But give up your ideals, and no amount of eddies can buy them back.
All right, princess. At least you played some gigs. Saw those memories of yours.
True. Played where we could. Parks, old factories, underground clubs. Had an audience from the start. Some recorded our stuff, didn't even know who we were.
Aren't you the guy on all those records I see everywhere? Like, sounds like you're massively popular. I don't see anyone else's albums everywhere.
Mean to say I could get my hands on some old samurai bootlegs? Well, I'ma find those tapes. I'ma shriek like a little fangirl anytime you open your mouth. Happy?
Just you fucking try.
But jokes aside, you think those tapes still exist? After all these years?
You know, Rainbow Cadenza's not far from here. Club we played till the band fell apart. Great spot. Place for people with their heads on straight. Maybe they'll know something.
Rainbow Cadenza Club. Right nearby. The idea that emotion can override talent.
Johnny? Pretty sure they turned your great spot into a slurp shop.
Mindless fucking consumerism wins the day again.
Point for the other team, huh?
Huh. This is why you don't bring back fallen warriors. Sooner or later, they're gonna see everything they fought for is turned to shit.
He's not taking it well. How weird was that to that guy? We were just sitting there staring at... I mean, I guess he was playing music. I guess it's kind of what he wanted, but we were just having a whole conversation in my head about him while just staring at him the whole time.
I'm ready. You ready?
Hey,
What's up?
Rainbow Cadenza mean anything to you?
Oh no, another one. Aren't you too young for this?
To what now?
Every day, some sad grandpa in his old leather comes in here, asks where is his old rainbow club. And I'm like a broken record. Tell all of them the Corpo brought them out 20 years ago. I should put up a sign.
Know anything about any bootlegs from the Rainbow Cadenza days? Like, say, I don't know, samurai stuff?
Samurai. Oh, that ugly red face on black? Yeah, even I know that one. Old guy comes by here sometimes wearing their shirt. Spends the whole time yakking with his psychophan friends.
Wouldn't happen to know where I could find him.
You can find him living back in the 2020s. But besides that, he's out there at the market.
Don't be soft. Upgrade now.
What's he selling?
Organic strawberries and cream. What do you think? He sells ancient dusty tapes of ancient dusty indie bands. No one's heard of a single one of them.
Cream. Thanks.
It's gotta be really weird. Just walking into a Japanese shop in the middle of a Japanese market and ask about like the samurai group that's just like a white guy's band. It's a little weird. Oh, I literally walked by this guy on the way in.
Hey, I'm looking for some good tunes. Got any laser pop? Something from us cracks?
Don't sell no scop here. You either want good music or rainbow bright shite.
Chill, Chum. It's just a joke.
Laser pop. Fucking laser pop. Here, at my stand.
I heard I can get some decent tunes here.
What you mean by decent? We got Cartesian duelists, Uridine stuff, Tainted Overlord.
Any samurai?
Kid,
Can you
even
read?
gotta ask? Never fade away. Dancing with my axe, chipping in, you name it, we got it. Silverhand was the one true messiah of rock. I'd hand them records out like candy if I could. But a guy's gotta eat.
There's like nothing but Silverhand and Samurai practically. There's almost nothing else. And my character's like, oh no, you got any Samurai here?
I see I found Silverhand's biggest fan.
And proud of it. Today's bitty box rockers can't even touch him. Silverhand had something they couldn't even dream.
A Silverhand?
He had that fire, kid. Fire! Guy shook the foundations of the Corpo world. He died for his ideals.
Doesn't matter, he was also kind of a terrorist.
Blaze way down the rebel path.
I'm looking for the real deal. Like, say, bootlegs from Samurai's first gigs.
Fuck. First, you have got no idea what you're asking for. Not if you're so chilled about it. Don't know how you found out about them bootlegs, but forget it. Not gonna give them to the first gonk off the street.
Hey, I ain't a poser. I know everything there is to know about Silverhand.
Go on. Impress me.
Know what he told Carrie the last time they met. Called him a pussy. Told him to stop being one.
Yeah, sure. I could think up a million conversations we had. There were no witnesses.
I used to come here back when it was still Rainbow Cadenza. Bootleg sure would make a nice souvenir of the good old days.
Cut the scop. You're too young to remember the first samurai gigs. Weren't even a twinkle in your daddy's karoshis.
Hey, appearances can be deceiving. How do you know this pretty face ain't an implant?
All right, punk. Prove it. How'd Samurai's third ever gig end?
Hey, Johnny.
Hey, Johnny, get your digital ass out here. Feed me my lines.
How about this? Fuck you, V ain't your stupid sidekick.
What? Fuck you.
Well, can't wait all day.
Fucking hell, Johnny. Why sabotage? Why now?
Cause it's funny, cause I'm bored. Maybe I don't like the cut of your conformist jib.
You always freeze up like this?
Played our third gig at Cadenza. Little fire broke out. Some drunk gonks tried to put it out with beer. Denny's fro got singed. Wore a wig for a few weeks. Never did get herself any tech hair.
Let me think. There was a fire. Remember those gonks who tried putting it out with beer?
I almost forgot. Heard Johnny started it, actually. Tossed a cig that was still glowing.
Bullshit. That cig was Carrie's, no doubt. But hey, any trouble's Johnny's fault.
Still don't believe you were there. But what the hell? Only a real fan could know something like that. Hey, anyways, gotta educate the youth. Maybe you'll find something special under the table. Come on, have at it.
Whoop. Oh, I thought I was gonna go look under the table, like literally. Yeah, the vinyl record. Antique of a bygone era. Like, yeah, isn't that just Johnny Silverhand's face? Samurai concert recording, free. Guitar pick, $30. Samurai 2020 tour. The 2020 thing is so weird. Like, we gotta rush this game out, because if it becomes 2021, then it won't be the correct year for the game's funny references. The scariest thing of all. Yeah, I think that's all I'm really here for, right?
Much appreciated.
Take it. Spread the good Silverhand word. Death to Corpo.
You know, they say time is the best teacher. Used to think that was true. But look at that guy. 60 at least, but still living in 2020.
Guy's your biggest fan. You not happy to meet him?
Blusaka Tower to smithereens, and it's still standing there. Just the same. Don't want people getting stuck in a rut, stuck in the past. Want them to change. Them and the world.
You want to force him to change. Well, you can't just blow him up like the tower.
But music's the answer? Here's what happens. Grandpa knows every damn word. Doesn't understand a single one.
You'd rather massacre a bunch of people then. And the average Janes and Joes. Maybe they don't want to change. It's their choice. You want to take that away from them?
They might be bums who play see no evil. Might be blind idiots. They need to wake the fuck up. Guess jury's still out on how.
He knows every single word but doesn't understand a single one. Yeah. It's basically like a Republican that listens to Rage Against the Machine and just like all of it just goes right past them. And they're like, waha, fun guitar riffs. And it's like, you might want to think about some of these a little bit more. Come on, man, this is embarrassing. But yeah, Johnny doesn't like the idea of being idolized in this way. Because that wasn't the point to him, apparently. Like, he apparently liked his music and his performing, but his music was supposed to carry a message, and he was hoping to have change. Which is pretty obvious, because he took the next step of actually going at it for his music and fighting in a very literal sense for... I'm following my objective, but I don't even want to do this objective, so that's a mistake. He specifically died for his cause. So it's not enough for him when people are just like, haha, yeah, I love the music, I listen to it every day, but like they don't like live the music, because that was he cared more about the point of the music than he did about the music itself. So it's deeply frustrating to him that fuck.
B, I need you to acquire something. Only me, no client. So I expect quick and clean results. You will be entering Tiger Claw territory. Very high risk. More information attached.
Gotta be pretty fucked up when you like that. I had the same question at one point. It was like, it unselected my quest. That was rude. It's gotta be deeply frustrating to die for the purpose of setting up like a nuclear bomb, and it goes off, and it's like, eh. That organization's still here. It's rather untouched by the whole thing. It's fine overall. You definitely didn't create any real systemic change around here. I'm just gonna have to deal with him throwing a tantrum in my brain for the rest of this game.
Child, I have a grave task for you. The literal kind. The Netrunner is still alive, but what happens to her is either a matter of time or your discretion. Bugbear is trapped in the net. If she jacks out, the tiger claws stand ready, waiting like vultures to tear her to shreds. And if she doesn't, her synapses will fry soon enough anyway. I am counting on you, V. See the details attached.
I see. I think that she is this, once you cross the river, she's this region's Regina. We're gonna be hearing a lot from her, aren't we?